Dependable is the fourth leg of the table of trust that we have been exploring in this series for the past few weeks. A person is dependable when she or he can be counted on, someone we can rely on to do what they said they would. No prizes for guessing who's the most sought after person when any important project needs to be completed on time. Yes, it's the dependable person. Synonyms used to describe a dependable person include words like reliable, credible, faithful, and trustworthy. The Bible says a faithful person refreshes his or her employer. Like the coolness of snow at harvest time is a faithful messenger, for he refreshes the spirit of his masters. If we are dependable at work, we become a joy for our employers. When it comes to personal relationships, remaining faithful is not an option, but a priority. It's a conscious, lifelong commitment that one makes to their spouse. So, what does dependability look like, and how does one exhibit it in one's daily life? Dependability, by its very nature, implies competency and capability to follow through on what one has committed to do. Just being sincere but not competent is not enough to be dependable. In today's busy world, to gain the reputation of being dependable, one must be an incredibly organized person with strict deadlines to meet, numerous meetings to attend, both online and in person, or even completing routine tasks requires more than time management skills. What one needs is better self-management to become someone people can rely on. A dependable person keeps confidences and does not gossip. Instead, they work on preventing others from doing so as well. The Bible says a gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret. Dependable people don't gossip. Dependable and reliable people keep their promises and pledges, even at a personal cost. They live by the old saying, "My word is my bond." Jesus reminds us of this principle when he tells us not to swear by anything in order to be believed, neither anything in heaven or on earth. Instead, Jesus says all you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. As far as I'm concerned, any person who keeps his word consistently gets my total attention and respect. This is simply because it is so uncommon in today's world. I have had a few managers like this, but also several who were not. I remember one who, on a couple of occasions, when things turned sour, denied that he had authorized me over the phone to do what I did. Of course, I always asked for written approval after that. Part of dependability is knowing and acknowledging one's own limits. In the highly competitive workplaces we operate in, people think it's a weakness to reveal they don't know something. They feel that they can master anything through Google University. And so, knowingly, they take on projects they have no idea how to complete. As you can imagine, this can lead to all kinds of unnecessary negative consequences. People who are dependable are those who know how to say no when they realize they are unable to do something within the deadline, or are people who say no when they are aware they don't have the competence or capability to do something. Unfortunately, in my experience, in the area of volunteering, many people lack the skill of saying no. They agree and commit to do things they know they will not be able to do. Having had the experience of leading many volunteer teams at work and in the community, I now very politely make it clear that people need to fulfill their commitments, or else should feel no embarrassment to privately let me know they have bitten more than they can chew. I am very happy to release them from their commitment than to have chronic offenders who are unreliable. We should be dependable because God is. In the Bible, God is both portrayed and comes through always as dependable. He is the good shepherd who takes care of us, providing us with green pastures and still waters. God is our rock, our fortress, and our ever-present help. God is the vine that we branches rely on and depend on for life and nourishment. I can go on and on recounting how dependable God is. But as His children and people made in His image, it's equally, if not more important, that we reflect this aspect of God and be a person that others can rely and count on. As we come to a close of this series on trust, we can clearly see that the four aspects, integrity, competence, concern, and now dependability, complement each other very intimately. And while possessing all of them will result in our becoming trustworthy in our relationships, that in itself should not be our ultimate aim. Our ultimate aim is to become more pleasing to God and do our best to embed these aspects into our very being so that we can confidently say, as Paul did, "Follow me as I follow Christ." May that be something we all aspire for. God bless you.